Hi guys, it's Angie Beth, my fairy treasures. Okay, you guys, I am coming at you today with how to make your own Hobby Lobby jumbo cotton candies. I'm sure you guys all saw them. That's how they turned out. Look how beautiful they look, you guys, and they're so easy. I'm sure you guys saw these at Hobby Lobby. And you guys saw the pictures before, and I'll show pictures afterwards too. But I'm sure you guys saw these jumbo cotton candies at Hobby Lobby, and then they have also jumbo lollipops. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make those jumbo lollipops. I got that idea from Olivia's Romantic Home, but I'll show you my version. This I came up with myself, and I knew I was going to make these for Christmas, and I do a pink shabby chic Christmas. So if pink isn't going to work for you, do your cotton candies in whatever colors work for you for your Christmas. But look how fabulous it looks. Aren't they fabulous? Oh my God. So let's get started. And we're going to use mostly Dollar Tree stuff. Well, the main thing we're going to use is Dollar Tree. Okay. All right. So let me show you how I did this. Okay. So let me put this away or over to the side. What you need to buy from Dollar Tree, what you're going to start out with is one of these. It's a super soft microfiber cloth. You get these in the automotive section. Just like, let me bring my camera down. You get these in the automotive section, and they're usually on one of those clips. They're usually not like on the shelf. They're on one of those little side clips. So be looking for them there. And I'm going to make, I've made 6 so far. I'm making 4 more. So I'm going to make 10. I believe I'm going to make 10. They come out really big. So anyway, I was going to put these in my Christmas tree, but they're so huge. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to put in my Christmas tree or not. We'll see. All right, camera, stop shaking. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, so let's cut this off. I wanted to leave it like this so you guys could see what you're looking for if you've never bought these microfiber cloths. These are super soft microfiber cloths, chiffon ultra something, 16 by 24. These are also really good if you need to have some microfiber cloths in your house. They're nice for anything, not just for a super soft microfiber cloth for cars. They're good for a lot of different things. But anyway, I buy these all the time. I have tons of them. In fact, I went to the store and bought more, and then I looked through my Christmas stash. You guys, I have like 20 of these. Is that ridiculous or what? Because I make all kinds of things out of these. So, all right. So, also take off the tag. I just took that tag off, as you saw. All right. It doesn't totally matter, but open up to your fuzzier side, okay? That's your like side, okay? And you're going to fold the like side together. Now, I'm going to be hot gluing this on camera, but when I did it, I sewed mine. So you can do it either way. You can hot glue it or you can sew it. Doesn't matter. Just anytime I can bust out my sewing machine, I want to sew it because I just love sewing. So, but the hot glue gun is just going to be perfect. Okay, so like sides together. The like side is the fuzzier side. If you mess up and don't put it on the fuzzier side, you're still fine. Okay, so now I should have my hot glue gun. Now, I'm going to use my small hot glue gun to seal this up, my smaller one. But when we start doing the big fuzzy pieces that make it look like cotton candy, I'm going to use my jumbo, okay? But I don't have enough. The reason I'm not going to use my jumbo right now is because my hot glue is, my jumbo hot glue sticks are, what are they? I don't have as many of them. So I have a lot of the minis. You definitely want, I mean, you can use your mini glue, your mini hot glue stick, but especially if you're going to do a lot of these, you really want to have a big one and use the jumbos when we put on the cotton candy looking stuff, which will make sense in a minute. Let's just work on this part first. And it does, if you're making 1 or 2, it's very quick to do these. But, you know, when you're making 6 to 10 of them, it does take a little bit of time. So just kind of set it up like a little factory and do like sew or glue all of these together, your base together. Do all those. So what is that called? Assembly line, kind of assembly line it all. All right, we want this to be dry because we're going to cut into this. I don't want my scissors to get all stuck. You know, I'm going to turn it. It doesn't matter. I mean, I know that this is probably dry, so I'm just turning it, making this the top. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to cut these corners off here like this and then like that, and cut these corners off so that we have more of a cotton candy shape. Okay, making sure you guys can see me. So I just go like this, and you're just freehanding it. All right, so there's one corner, and you're just doing it so you round it. Does it have to be perfectly rounded? No. Now I turn it over and so that I can just stay on this side, so I don't have to come over here. So just turn it around so you can still just go like this. Okay, that's how it is if you're right-handed. Now where I started it at, again, this doesn't have to be exact either, but I started that cutting like right here, right? So I just want to estimate where I started that cutting so it's kind of on the same side. And we're just cutting it so that we're rounding off that top. Okay? So then again, there you go. Throw it away. Or save it for some other project, whatever you want to do. Okay, so this is what you got. So that's what you have. Okay. A good suggestion, especially if you are going to be cutting fabric, get yourself a sharp pair of fabric scissors and only use them for fabric. It makes everything so much more enjoyable if you have some sharp scissors. Okay, so we're done with that part. Next, now we need to, now that we rounded this at the top, now we want to hot glue that, okay? So I'm just going to turn that to the side so I can, I'm going to turn it this way towards me so I can, I'm going to turn that round part towards me so I can hot glue this shut. So we want to hot glue this shut. Hot glue or sew it shut. And like I said, I sewed all mine. I just lined it, I cut them all out, then I lined them all up by my sewing machine and sewed them all. Either way, does not matter. Like I said, if you enjoy like me sewing things together, then sew it. And I love sewing things together. I think it's fun. But some people do not want to have anything to do with the sewing machine. Which I can understand. Are you guys getting in the Christmassy mood? I am, especially after making these jumbo cotton candy decorations. So excited. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to turn this inside out. Okay. And when you turn it inside out, don't really square it out. Like, don't take these and bring it out a little bit so that you have something to work with. But don't square it out majorly, because you want it to still have that kind of oval shape at the top. See what I'm saying? See, like I could pop those out a little bit more, but leave them. Leave them kind of tucked in so you have this nice oval shape. Okay? All right, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to get yourself some polyfill. Okay? Now, let's talk about polyfill. The cheapest place, oh, one quick thing too, is when you're at Dollar Tree, if you need glue sticks, if you're going to use the mini glue stick, pick up your glue sticks there. It's really cheap. But I don't think they have the jumbo glue sticks. But for the part we're going to do next, you really want, if you can, use your jumbo glue gun and jumbo glue sticks. It'll go much faster. But if all you have is the mini glue gun, use that. All right, so next thing you need is polyfill. You guys, your best place to get your polyfill is Hobby Lobby. Look, $2.99. Now, this is the old price. I probably bought this 1.5 to 2 years ago, maybe. Now, I went and bought some new. I had to buy some more because this is almost finished. Look, $3.57. But let me tell you something. This is, and this is a big bag. This is still way cheaper than Joann's or Michael's. At Joann's, I think you're paying like $8 to $10. So you're still way cheaper. buying it from Hobby Lobby. And where it says your price, that means we can't use coupons there anymore anyway. That's why whenever you see your price, they always give you, those are their deals in their store. So this is a great deal. They give us that for that price. So make sure you get your polyfill, because it's a nice big bag from, if you can get it from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so now we want to fill this, we want to fill our little cotton candy up so it's nice and poofy. So I'm just shoving it in here. All right, and I gotta, oh yeah, I already opened up my new bag of polyfill. Is that what it's called? Yeah, polyfill. Okay, so you want to fill it pretty full. All right, so there we go. And if it starts getting too square, it won't get square, but if these little points start sticking out, but just kind of tuck them in. You just want it to stay as rounded as you know, more rounded on the top. Okay, now you want to get some rubber bands. If you don't have rubber bands, pick those up from Dollar Tree also. You want to get some rubber bands, okay? And rubber band this at the bottom. I'm going to take this off the camera for a second. Sorry, guys. Because I need to put this in my lab to rubber band it. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so now we have this. So cool, huh? All right, it gets so much bigger once we start putting the now the polyfill. So we're going to use get a handful of polyfill, set it on the side of you. So get a nice handful, set that over on the side. The polyfill is what you're also going to use on the outside by hot gluing it on here. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way first and start here. Now I'm not going to fill this whole thing with the polyfill on top of it. I'll do most of it. Not most. I'll just do, you know, half of this, and then I'll do the rest off camera, and then we'll come back to this. Okay, so, but just to show you how you do it. So just, oh, what am I doing? If you have a mini glue, if you have a big hot glue gun, use that, because it's going to go a lot faster. Now let me explain something. I tried using like watered down Eileen's Tacky, and where's my thing? And make sure you use one of these. I tried using watered down Eileen's Tacky, and it didn't hold well. I used watered down Elmer's glue. It didn't hold well. I used spray adhesive because I thought that'll be fast. Spray adhesive, that didn't hold as good. It started coming up. The best thing that's held this stuff down on top of here to create like the cotton candy look has been the hot glue. So maybe save yourself the time and just hot glue it. Oh. Just a second, guys. I just had a bunch of stuff stick to me, which I haven't had that problem. Okay, stick on there. And you get yourself one of these little spatulas. For one, they're that, whatever this is, that one kind of plastic that doesn't, like Teflon or whatever, that doesn't, hot glue doesn't stick to it. And this will save your fingers, because you do not want to get a hot glue burn. Just a second. I haven't been having any problems, and then I get on camera and I start having issues. Okay. In fact, I'm getting low on my hot glue sticks, so I gotta go get some more. go. And you don't have to worry about this being perfect because it's cotton candy. You know how imperfect cotton candy is. You don't have to worry about it at all. I do just kind of get it all ready to go because once you put the hot glue on there, you want to get it on there pretty quickly. So I kind of just spread it out like this and have it ready to go. All right. Let me show you an area that makes it a lot easier. I don't know what I'm getting. I usually work with about this much at a time. See how much faster it's going to go if you have a hot glue gun and you're using the big jumbo sticks? Way faster than using the mini glue sticks. I thought I didn't have any more jumbo glue sticks. I had run out, so I had to use my mini glue gun on one of them. And then I went, wait a minute, I think I have some more jumbos. I had 5 more jumbos. And I was like, thank goodness. It goes so much faster with a jumbo glue stick. Sometimes, you know, with certain projects you're doing, you need your mini. But other projects, you need the jumbo. So it's really nice in your stash to have a jumbo glue stick, a jumbo glue gun, and a mini glue gun. There's a time for both, for sure. Because sometimes you just want a very little bit coming out, and that's good for the mini glue gun. But then sometimes you need a lot of hot glue coming out at one time. Like I do right now. So, now you need the jumbo. And the jumbo hot glue guns, you know, they're not cheap, but they're not expensive. You know, $10, $15. Buy them at Michael's or Joann's so you can use a coupon. That's when I like to use all my coupons, is for all my stuff like that. Like all of us do. Okay. Oh my God, my finger just touched some hot glue. I just said don't burn yourself with hot glue. And I just touched a big thing of hot glue. It wasn't that hot, thank God. If that would have been hot, that would have been a bad injury. All right, anywhere that you've hot glued, just stay away from afterwards. Don't put your hand anywhere in it. You're gonna find yourself with a bad burn. I didn't burn myself bad, you guys, but it could have been. If I would have went a minute earlier, I probably would have burnt the hell out of myself. So you just keep doing this, just like this, until you have this whole thing covered front and back. And right here, down at the bottom, I go all the way right to here, okay? I don't worry about it on the this part here of putting it. All right, so this is the last bit I'm gonna do of this. Then we're gonna go on to the next step, because I have another one that has the next steps, okay? Okay, so you just want to keep going until you have this all covered front and back. And then let me set up for the next thing. I'll be right back. All right, you guys. Set up for the next thing. Okay, so once it's covered, it looks like this, okay? It looks like that on the front and the back. Now, how did I get this like this? Now, you decide what colors you want to spray. I use spray paint. So take this outside, put a tarp down. They have tarps at Dollar Tree or whatever you want to put down, and lay this on the ground. And then I used Rust-Oleum Painters, I think what color is this called? Candy pink. This is my favorite baby pink that they sell. And I sprayed this. Now, if you want to, leave some areas a little bit whiter than a little bit of white areas like I did here, leave a little bit if you want. It makes it look real cotton candy-ish. Even here, I left a little white, a little bit whitish here. So you don't have to spray it evenly. Kind of spray it, But if you have little white areas, don't try to fill them all in. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, I want just pink cotton candy because I do a pink shabby chic Christmas. If you want your cotton candy to have that light baby blue and even that banana yellow, use those colors. So it's all up to you. So take that outside, spray one side, I wait like 30 minutes, let it dry, flip it over, and then do the spraying on the next one. Okay? So that's how I got to this step. Look how cool that looks. Doesn't it look like cotton candy, you guys? So cool. Okay, let me put this aside because we now need like the cotton candy handle. Okay, let me take this off. This is a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. It's not the super heavy cardstock. It's like a lightweight cardstock, but you can use whatever you have, okay? But you need a 12 by 12 piece, and I would use more cardstock, okay? Heavy, medium cardstock, weight, whatever. If you don't have a plain white piece, don't run out and get it. Go in your stash, find a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock that you don't want, and the one that doesn't have anything on the back, it doesn't have something on both sides, and just use the white side, okay? Or if the print of that paper pad matches what you're doing, just use that, you know? That would look really cool too. So just decide what 12 by 12 piece you want to use. If I would have had 12 by 12 pink, I would have used that. Okay, so we have our 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. Go to the corner, and then like this to the corner, and just start rolling. And if you don't have 12 by 12 cardstock, just go and maybe get some single sheets from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's. But I know who I'm talking to. Most of the girls here, we all have a stash of cardstock. Or we all have 12 by 12 paper pads. I'm going to take this off right now because I'm going to go like this, but I'm going to bring it towards me. So what you're doing is you're just doing this towards you. So just a second, I'm bringing it. I brought it close to me, okay? A lot easier. So you're just going to keep doing it. And just keep going like that. Okay, when you get to here, put some hot glue there. And then just hold it. You might have a little bit of seepage. If you're concerned about that, remove it. I'm removing my seepage a little bit. But the hot glue is probably one of the best things to glue this together. Almost better than I think than tape would be. Look, it's really nice and sealed. So now you have yourself a handle for the cotton candy. I like to shove in, and I go out and I spray my cotton candy before I put this in, so I can keep, unless you want the stick to be the same color and you want to spray your little handle, then you can do it, okay? I was about to use like a barbecue skewer or a dowel like this, but these weren't, it's not sturdy enough. You need something that's just like, they look just like this. Remember when they do cotton candy at the circus or wherever, festivals, they always have something like this and they start winding the cotton candy around it, okay? And plus this is pretty nice and long too. All right, so this is, remember we bound it up with a rubber band. We need to take this rubber band off. I'm just gonna cut it off. It'll make it faster. I know it seems like, well, why didn't you just put it on before? But remember we had to spray paint it, and then you have to rubber band it so that you can put all your cotton candy on it and shape this, and it stays in this form. So, but we're gonna put a rubber band back on it here in just a second. Do I have is there still a piece of, no, it's just kind of glued together. Okay. Oh, all right, guess that there was a rubber band on there still. All right, so what I do is I go inside in the middle and just create a little hole area in the middle here so I can take this and shove it in, okay? And when you put it inside, don't leave hardly that much handle. Leave that much handle out, and I'll tell you why. Well, I'll tell you why right now. Because when you rubber band this, you're going to pull it back out so it's nice and long once we rubber band it. But if you have it all the way out here, it's going to be hard for you to get the rubber band around the handle, okay? I know about all these little things because I've just done a bunch of them. You know, I could hot glue this a little bit better right here. I'll hot glue that a little bit better. Okay. All right, so now we're going to rubber band it back again now. Got to be careful. I don't want to burn myself on that hot glue that I just hot glued that down with. I think I'll be fine. Do I want to do it one more time? Just a second. Let me see if I... No, we're good. Okay, let me bring that rubber band all the way up to the thing here so I can make this nice and tight. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. And then now you can bring your handle out and make this a lot longer. But you want to bring it out so that this is stable. So this isn't wobbling everywhere. Yeah, there we go. Now that's nice and stable. Okay. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to put a ribbon on here, put a bow on. So I have a piece of a ribbon. I like the wide ribbon. I think a big piece of wide ribbon is going to look a lot better. Fold your ribbon in half. And let me tell you, someone's going to ask me, this is the 2.5 inch wide ribbon. This will make a nice big bow. We're just going to tie our bow on, so you're not having to make any fancy bow. I probably would have used pink, but I have so much of this ribbon from a clearance from like before COVID. You guys, when Hobby Lobby clearances out their ribbon, if they have over the last couple of years, they haven't had that much left when it got to the 75% off. But if they do, always go to the ribbon section and stock up for your ribbon for the next year. That's what I do. I don't buy as much now because I bought so much the year before COVID that I kind of have too much. But anyway, let me just tell you and how long I made my ribbon, because someone's going to ask me. 12, 24, just a second, let me just do the math here. 12 times. Other people would just know this, but not me. 12 times 3, what is it? Somebody is saying it right now. 36. Okay. But that's not it. That's not. Oops. So we have 12 once, twice, 3 times. So that's 36. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So 43 inches, okay, of 2.5 inch ribbon. That's what I'm using. All right. So what I like to do is I like to fold it in half and crease it at the top here. So then I know, let me get this up here. So then I know where the middle is, okay? And then I'm going to take that middle part and we're going to tie it on to the cotton candy. And let me bring you guys up so that I don't hit the camera. You guys, I love these jumbo cotton candies from Hobby Lobby. And I knew right when I saw them, I took a picture of them to remind me to make these. I knew I was going to make them because I'm like, I want 5 or 6 of these, maybe 10 of them, depending on what I want to do with them. I definitely don't want to pay $10 to $12 per one. And that's how much they were. And those big jumbo lollipops, they're about the same price too. And they were together, the jumbo lollipops and the cotton candies. So I said, yeah, that would be a great DIY. You just got to figure out how to do it. And we did. And it's super easy. And this is so much cheaper than to buy those at, I think it's like 12 bucks. $10, $10 to $12 a piece. This is way cheaper. And I think one bag of the polyfill could probably make, well, I had 2 bags. I had a bag and a half of polyfill, and it made 5 of them. So, yeah. So I'm excited next to do, I'm going to do a video. The next one will be the jumbo lollipops. Oh, and then I saw some lollipops made out of Christmas bulbs. Isn't that a cool idea? So if you're at Dollar Tree, pick up some Christmas bulbs. You can do them out of the big bulbs, but I saw them out of the ones that are about that size. So I picked up a pack of those in the pink. Oh, they're going to be so pretty. Okay, I got to cut this a little bit because it's uneven. It's always, even though I measured it to be in the middle, it still turns out uneven sometimes, most of the time. All right, so then just to create a nice little tail, close your 2 open ends. Make sure you guys are seeing this. Close your 2 open ends. See, like this. Fold those together. And then you want to cut up. And then that will, dovetailing, that will give you that dovetail. And then you just want to kind of bend that in. And let's do the same thing. Take your 2 open ends, put them together. Cut up. And you got it dovetailed. Okay. Remember, it took me forever to remember that. I used to cut down all kinds of stuff. I didn't know what the hell. And when you're at Dollar Tree, if you don't have any ribbon, pick out some ribbon at Dollar Tree that's going to match it. Your the color of what you're doing, your cotton candy. And check it out. Look at it, guys. Isn't that pretty? I love it. You know what would have been pretty too is I had only one piece though of cardstock that was white with pink polka dots. That would have made a cute handle too. But I thought, you know, I want them all to be the same, so I went with the white. So there we go. Doesn't that look like cotton candy? And it's so simple, you guys. So simple. You're going to save so much money. And I absolutely love these. I have some pictures before and after of how I'm going to decorate with these. Or kind of just, I'm going to put them in a pink basket. And the pink basket that you see in the video, I got at Dollar Tree. So that's just one idea to do it. I was going to put these in the Christmas tree, but look how big they are. I think they're going to go in that pink basket and then set them somewhere around my my house. And I think also once I make the big, huge lollipops, I think I'll stick those in the same pink basket and have lollipops and cotton candy. Let me see what you guys are seeing if I turn it like that, because I just want you to make sure you guys see it. Oh my God, isn't that looks great? I love it. Looks like you could eat it. Okay, you guys, that is it. That is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, any comments or questions, link below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. Join our group. It's called Our Magical Little Place. It doesn't matter if you craft, if you do mixed media, whatever you do, knit, crochet. So come share your ideas with us. If you have an Etsy shop, come share that. If you have links to YouTube videos, come share those. It's an all-in-one stop place. Okay, guys. If you make this cotton candy, these big, huge cotton candies on a stick, definitely share those with us. We want to see them. All right, you guys, that's it for this one. Talk to you guys in the next video. Happy holidays. Bye, guys.